Hey guys, it's Jthorn24 here, aka Lameway, and today we are going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to set up Evemon and EFT for EVE Online. For those of you that don't know, Evemon and EFT are third-party applications for EVE Online. Just allow you to do things out of game using what's known as an API key. So let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is head over to Battle Clinic, evemon.battleclinic.com, and get Evemon. Only a small download, it's only 5 megabytes. While we're doing that, we shall also go to EFT. Just do a quick search. It's on the forums. It's here, and slow download. Wait for that. Okay, so whilst the EFT is downloading, do this. Just click it, run. Please close Evemon. Yeah, you won't get this if you don't have Evemon. I've already got Evemon, so that's why. But that'll be okay. I'll install it, and once it's installed, it will pop up this. So as you can see at the moment, the overlay is blank. So what we need to do is we need to add an API key. I have this little box here. So just capture the mouse. There we go. So you get this box here. So what we need to do now is we need to get your ID and your verification code. See, this is downloaded. It will work. Don't worry, I've got the install file anyway, so in a minute. So yes, you need your ID and your verification code. So you need to log into your EVE account through the support page. And all you need to do is on the EVE universe, you need to go down to support. Easier way. Account management. Okay, so you will come to this screen. Edit my account. Anyway, support API key management. Okay, so you come to this, you'll have here, you haven't created any customizable APIs. You may already have one, depending on whether Corp or Alliance requires. Create one here for yourself. So we're just going to call this tutorial API. You don't need to worry too much. You can name it whatever you want. So sure you select all your characters because that's really handy. You don't need to worry about the type. It's going to go along with character here. What we're going to do though is we are going to select everything here and click submit. And so here we have our tutorial API. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy our key ID, paste it here. And our verification code, we're going to do the same thing, copy, next. And it'll just be, you'll have here a little checkbox of the character, and then click import. See? We now have a character that we can click on. So here with Evemon, what we can do now, what I like to do anyway at least, is I go to here and I enable all. You can see this little bar here, now filled up with multiple different icons. And I'll just talk you quickly through. So here you can see the stats of my intelligence, perception, etc. Just my corporation, or all my general kind of basic public information. Things that people, apart from the intelligence, but things like security status, corporation, date of birth, people can see that just by right-clicking my name. Here we go. We have like all the skills that we have, bonus remaps available, etc., etc. So this first tab here, click this, and it'll collapse and expand. This is all the different skills that I have learnt. As you can see, these are literally just the basic skills that you start off with, as of the recent patch. And I'll start off with 500,000 skill points. So, and then here we can see this is the skill queue. I mean, I haven't done anything with this character. This character was made just for the tutorial purpose. But your skill queue will appear here. Your corp information, standings, contacts, faction warfare if you do faction warfare, which is not really interesting. Medals again isn't really that. Combat log, show you your kills and losses. Assets, see, I don't really have much. I just have my rookie Ibis. Market orders, which again is handy to keep an eye on when you're out of game, or if you have an alt that does all your sales for you. Contracts, wallet transactions, wallets, and your indie, PI. We have research and developments. That's for research and development agents. So, and then of course you have mail and notifications. So it's pretty handy in the sense that you can kind of load this up. This will take you 2 seconds to load up on your PC, as opposed to logging into the game and checking each alt character that you may have. You can do it all from one little tool. The handy thing we can do here as well is we can set up a skill plan. So let's say we want to get into the caracal. So we're going to make a plan for the caracal. All we'll do now, we'll get this window come up. This is the Evemon skill planner. So way you do it is you go into whatever ship you want it is to fly. So we're gonna go cruisers, standard, Caldari, caracal, and in this bottom corner here we have add all to plan. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna add all to plan. Okay, but then we want to load out as well. Now, not all of these loadouts are going to be great. I will be completely honest, because these are all off of Battle Clinic. Some of them are really bad, some of them are great. Best way to do it is to sort it by rating. This is the top rated one. I'm going to add everything on there to our plan. Okay. So we can go to the plan queue now, and this is what it's saying that we need to do. Anything in red means that we do not have the required skills to learn it yet. And we don't have the skill book. So we would have to go out and we would have to get these skill books. Again here, slightly different. We don't have the skill book, but we can inject them now. So we can do that, and down here as well, it'll tell you a rough estimate price on how much it's going to cost you to buy the skill books. So for the skill books that we require, we're looking at around about 4 million. As you can see here, 29 days, 5 hours. Now what we can do here, we can click on implant calculator. So if we were to put some implants in, let's put some +3s, they're relatively cheap. We're going to get a full +3 set. As you can see, with these attributes, it'll take us 25 days, which is 3 days, 19 hours faster than what we can currently do it. Or we can click here, optimize attributes. Attributes that would be best for the first year of this plan. You will get a warning. Here it is. Training will be complete before the end of 12-month period. If we were to optimize our attributes, it would take us 25 days, 20 hours. And on top of the implants, that could reduce it even further. So this is really handy because this way we kind of like, we can turn around and say, okay, I need this, this, and this. Let's go get them, inject them, and we can build our skill queue around this. Other things can be shown as well, so we can look at how long it's going to take us. Let's see, how long is it going to take us to get some bouncer 2s? It's going to take us 41 days, and we can add all this to our queue and optimize our queue and in our stats according to what we want to do. We can also import a loadout from EFT, which we'll go into detail later on. That's pretty much what Evemon will do. So it's a great out of party tool. I mean, I do not have Eve up currently, but I can check on everything that my character's doing just by the simple program. Up here you've got a little timer as well, and it will show you when it's going to update certain aspects of the API. So it will say, for example, it's going to update my character sheet in general, which is all this information up here, in 53 minutes, along with the skill queue. But it's not going to update my NPC standings for about 2 hours. Although it will update my my contracts in about 8 minutes, so I can keep an eye on my contracts if I had any up. Okay, so that is Evemon. Okay, so we're going to go with EFT now. Load this up. Okay, so this is here is EFT. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new character. When you load up, you'll have this box with this character editor here. Okay, so we're just going to call it JT24. Okay, we want to import an API key. So this little little man with the green spot on it, I'm going to click that. And again, we're going to need our ID and verification code. So let's just move this across here for just now. Again, key ID, verification code. I'm going to click next. Now what you want to do is you're going to check which character you want to load skills from, and you're also going to save the key ID and verification code for this character. So you're going to click check that box. This way it's not going to keep asking you for an API key. I'm going to import there, and then what we can do is we are going to click on a ship that I have bits for. Let's go with the caracal that I have. You double click. Now the first time that you'll do it, it will say that there are no fits found. But I'll just show you. We'll click on the Execure so you can see. So there are no setups for this ship. Create one now. If you click yes, you'll be able to continue and do it. If you click no, it'll close it off. So right here, this is a pretty standard heavy missile caracal fit. Now, as you can see, it's defaulted here to a character without skills. So as you can see here, there are several things. Over here, the CPU, the power grid are all overloaded. And obviously a character without skills will not be able to field drones, so therefore that is also red. We also have a little bar here, and this is going to tell us on a normal character what skills are missing. So we'll check down to JT24. As you can see here, This is what I require on the character in order to fly this fit. Which is pretty much everything. I can fly nothing on this fit. So what we could do is, if I did have the skills, I can drop down to meta modules if I can't use a tech 2 module. You can also compare how efficient the fit is going to be at level 5. If we had all our skills maxed out, how effective this could be. Now, one of the things we can do is we will have to do this once you do this for the first time. You'll need to right click on the defense and select edit custom profiles. This is going to be really handy in terms of PvE content. So if you're trying to build a Rattan or a mission running battleship, this will be really handy for you. So basically all we're going to do here is we're going to click on a new profile. We're going to enter the name of Rat. So for example, Angel or Angel Cartel. Click OK, and what we'll do then is we'll set the damage profile types that they do. Now, the Angel Cartel do 30%, 70% explosive, 30% kinetic. And then all we do is we're going to right click that. Now what we can do now is we can right click and we can click on Angel, and it will show us how effective our EHP and passive defenses are going to be against the angels. Now let's just go to a battleship. I'll show you what it's going to be like with Dominic's, with my main character, Lamway. So this is pretty much the standard fit I would use against when I was running missions. This is another fit, and as you can see, you can make several fits and you can set them up and modify and play around and see exactly what you're going to be able to do. Over here, let's just see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so here we can see a few little bits. We can see here what our effective hit points are going to be. Now that's going to be different compared to what it says in game. Here we've got all our resistances. It won't show you what your armor resists, because your armor, your hull resist. Your hull resistance is either going to be 0% or 60%, depending on whether or not you have a damage control module on. I'll also show you how many shield hit points, armor hit points, and hull hit points you have. This is how long your capacity is going to last. And your basic targeting information here, and ability there. Now you can change things like, say for example, we're going to change this to see how long it'll take me to lock up a frigate. With this particular fit on this Dominic's, it'll take me 30.9 seconds to lock a frigate up. However, you can change this to a frigate with a micro wardrobe, for example. This is only going to take 16.5 seconds. So you can change it around to see, if you were trying to get an insta lock-in ship, all you would do is you would set it to light drone and capsule, try to get that as low as possible. You can also add here bonuses from certain characters that you may already have, or FC that has all level 5 skills, and that will give you a little bit more information as well. So this is EFT. So what we can do now is let's go back to our caracal. So what we can do here now is we can copy this to the clipboard. And what we can do in Evemon now, back to it, we'll go back to our character plan. We can then do an import loadout and add all the skills required for that fit to our plan queue. So if your alliance or your corporation has a doctrine fit, you can copy that out of the game. Go to EFT. Now, what will happen is if you copy in Eve the loadout to your clipboard, when you click onto EFT, it will ask if you wish to import it. You click yes, and then you'll have a new setup. And what you can do, as I said, you can copy that, go into Evemon Skill Planner, loadout, import, and add all to plan. As you can see here, so it would be add all to, and then you have your plan. So this is for the caracal, which with the T2 fittings, apart from the including the heavy assault missiles as well. It's going to take us 47 days without implants, without optimizing our attributes. What we can do is, if we want to get things done quicker, want to get a few different things in whilst we're doing, we can sort this by training time, so that the quicker skills go through first, so we can start building up as quickly as possible what we want to do. And then the last skill would be our heavy assault missiles 5, so that we can use the Tetsu. That is pretty much how to use EFT and Evemon and how to use them together. And yeah, so if there are any questions, leave a comment in the section below. I will try to answer as quickly as I can, and any information, or you can contact me in game. Just send a message to Lemway, or you can join my in-game channel, jthorn24. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and that's about it. Thank you.